Sometimes when you're manifesting, you'll get stressed out, and no matter what you do, you can't get back to getting into that feel-good state that brings you your manifestations. And the way to fix this is to literally rest your mind. Rest your mental chi, your energy. Right now you have so much energy going all over the place, and your battery's on 0, and you need to recharge. So the way to do that is to sit down and just relax. Take a nap. Close your eyes and just let whatever happens happen. Like, let your thoughts run. Just let yourself decompress. Give yourself 30 minutes to just relax. And you'll notice when you do this that your energy, like, the inside feels like it's going like this, right? And then when you lay down, at first, it's like this. You got thoughts all over the place. But then you'll notice that it starts to slow down a little bit. And then eventually, like, you're still thinking and everything, but, like, the wave's like this. It's just like a relaxing wave. And that's how you know your battery's recharging. The longer you're in this relaxing wave, where you're just relaxed, the more relaxed you get. And then the easier you can get back into the vibe. Because no matter what, there's some times where, no matter what, there's sometimes where you can't get into the vibe. No matter what you do. Like, even when you sit down, you'll try to observe your reality, your perceived reality, and you'll try to manifest, and it's just not working. You can't get into the vibe. And usually that's because, I don't know if you ever played a video game or you've ever watched a movie with wizards, right? After a while, wizards, like, they need time to relax. They need to recharge their batteries. Their magic doesn't work full force at all times. Like, what happens when you use your magic, like if like a big wizard or something in a movie uses like a big giant spell, he always has to take a minute to relax. He's like, all right, I need to rest, right? Like, and that's, you can't work 100%, like on 100% of the time, right? Sometimes you gotta take it back, and you gotta, like, balance out the yin and yang. You gotta balance out the high with the low. And I know you always want the high, but the high doesn't, you can't sustain the high forever, right? The longer you do this, though, just like working out or anything, eventually the high lasts longer. But you're always going to get to a point where you're tired and need to reset your batteries. And that's when you sit down and you just relax. The best thing to do is to close your eyes and not try to do anything. Just, like, let whatever happens happen. Just take a load off. Lower your shoulders, okay? And you'll feel the energy come. You'll feel this relaxed thing, and then you'll feel like you have the energy to manifest again. Just, you're going to keep moving. You're going to keep doing things. But sometimes you just got to sit down. Sometimes you just got to relax. Like, I was having a stressful day today, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get into that zone. And I noticed that the reason was because I was tired of putting myself in the zone. I was in the zone for so long that, like, you can't constantly be doing 100% of the time. You need time to not do. So what I did was, I went into my car during lunch break, and I just closed my eyes and relaxed. And when I closed my eyes and relaxed, I didn't do anything. I didn't try to manifest. I didn't try to do anything. I just relaxed. I just let my shoulders lower, and I could feel the energy just lower and, like, come off of me. I could feel just, like, the stress leave. And after doing this for a little bit, eventually it got to the point where I was so relaxed that it was fun to manifest again. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't worrying about manifesting. I wasn't worrying about work. My brain was now free. There was energy freed up that I was now able to use that energy towards manifesting. When you have so much energy going on, like sometimes, especially if you feel your shoulders tight, the energy is stuck. It's like stuck in one place. And as soon as you relax those parts, and as soon as you relax, all that energy, instead of being stuck in one place and being used up by all these faculties, it gets relaxed and it gets released, and now you have a store of energy, right? And the more you relax, the more this store of energy grows. And eventually you'll be at 100%. That's why, like, after you sleep, when you get up, you have way more energy in the morning and stuff, but then towards the end of the day, you're more run down. Well, now imagine you're trying to constantly focus on manifesting. You're trying to constantly focus on just focus in general. You're using your brain energy. Eventually that wears off faster. It's just like working out, right? But the thing is, the longer you do it, the longer it can happen. But still, it's going to get to a point where you need to just relax. You need to just relax and chill. And when you relax and chill, it just feels great. And then you get back in that vibe. And what did I say on the previous videos? When you're in the happy state, you're heading in the right direction. If you're in a stressed out state and no matter what you do, you can't get out of the stressed out state, then you need to just sit down and relax and let the stressed out state play itself out. The Buddha says, I don't know if it's the Buddha. No, I think it was in the Tao Te Ching. The best way to clear muddy... No, I think it's the Buddha. The best way to clear muddy water. You can't put your hand in the muddy water and try to get the mud to settle. The best way to clear muddy water is to let go and let the water clear itself. Let the mud rest by itself. There's no amount of control that you can do to fix that. You need to let go, and you need to allow yourself to relax and have a good time. You need to allow yourself to not be stressed out, especially if you're during work and you need to focus and all that stuff. Like, sometimes manifesting, you just can't get in the zone. So you just relax. You just relax. And then you can manifest whatever you want after you're relaxed. You have way more energy to use towards manifesting, to get into that good state. But if you're stressed out, you can't fix it. I think that's the problem with like a lot of people nowadays. A lot of people nowadays, they don't know how to relax. And people think, oh, I'm relaxing if I watch Netflix. No, you're not. You're still using your mental power. You're still using your mental energy. True relaxation is when you shut everything off. You shut everything off. You close your eyes. You sit down. And you just relax. You just let whatever happens happen. You don't control anything. You don't use energy in any way. All you're doing is just laying down and relaxing. And sometimes you fall asleep. But sometimes you just sit there and you just lay down and you just feel the energy go like this. You just feel the energy go nice and smooth. And that's when you feel good. And then you notice when you're finally done, like typically I won't get up. I meditate every lunch break, but when I'm meditating at home, typically I won't get up until I get up naturally, until I have enough energy to get up naturally. But you'll notice that when you relax and you finally get up to go have fun, you'll notice that you can enjoy life way more. You'll notice that life is so much easier, and you notice that like you can manifest things and get excited about things again. You can't get excited if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling stressed. Right? And then on top of that, you're trying to manifest on top of feeling stressed. It's very hard to get into a good state when that happens. So you really need to just relax. Just sit down. Just chill out. Just think good thoughts. You don't even think good thoughts. Just sit down and think. Just allow your brain to think. You'll notice too that when you first sit down for this, you're doing nothing, and if your mind talks, it talks. But you'll notice that at first your mind's talking like blah 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 like every 5 seconds, and then eventually it gets less, and it gets less, And then your brain's like, it's still talking, but it's like real quiet. It's real relaxed. And then you'll notice that like your breathing, if you really look at your breathing when you do this, your breathing's real quiet and you're taking like real slow breaths. And that's how you know you're in that state. You're in that relaxed state. And you just allow this to happen for as long as possible. And the longer you do this, the more your body recharges. Your mental energy, your mental chi. That is how you feel good again when you're stressed. And stress makes it hard to manifest. But manifest anyway. Keep manifesting, but make sure you relax first. Make sure you chill out and relax, and the manifestation will come way easier. But I love you guys. I know this was kind of a ramble, but I really hope you enjoyed it. Red Guru, out.